I want to see if it's still possible to unlock Interstellar Camo from Modern Warfare 3 in 2026. In order to answer this question, I'm going to try to fully level up a weapon and unlock gold, forged, and priceless camo on it. Then at the end of the video, I'll give the game scores out of 10 for how active the player base is, how hard the camo challenges are, and I'll show how long it took in real time to unlock these camos. This is one of the newer Call of Duties, so we shouldn't have any issues camo grinding on it in 2026, as, you know, it's only 3 years old. But with CoD games, you never really know what state they'll be in when they're no longer the current game and have been left to rot by the devs. So let's not judge our chickens before the fat lady sings. Anyway, first things first, we need to load up the game, pick a gun to use, and see what camo challenges await us. There's nothing like a good old Call of Duty game with this weird Netflix style of menu system, the good old horizontal scrolling for whatever reason. I don't think I've already got used to this because it's just that impractical. And it looks like out of the few weapons that I have that are still level 1 and untouched, the cast-off LSW is looking like the best option for today. Allegedly, this has best-in-class fire rate and tac stance accuracy, which is very interesting. We'll definitely play around with that at some point. But let's see what camo challenges we're going to have to be doing on this gun today. The first one unlocked at level 3 is 50 operator kills. Nice and easy. Then at level 8, we need to get 10 operator penetration kills. Oh no, what have I done? Why have I chosen this gun? What a fool. This is probably one of the most annoying camo challenges in this game, but whatever. Really? Only 10 kills with all the attachments equipped? What? That'll take like 2 seconds. Okay, I mean, that works for me. And then at level 17, 10 operator double kills. A nice fun one to end the military camos off with. And then as for the mastery camos, we've got 10 operator full auto clean kills. What do you mean full auto? And what do you mean by clean kills? I'm pretty sure that just means a kill without taking damage, but maybe it also means where I have to do all of the damage as well. In other words, teammates can't help me get kills. I've got no idea. I cannot remember what this meant. Then for the forged camo, we need to get 25 kills whilst moving. That's basically just 25 kills when you're not moving in Call of Duty. And then we need to get 2 operator kills without releasing the trigger 25 times. I remember loving this camo challenge from when this was the game. And then as for the class up itself, oh yes, the vests in this game. Oh my god. I actually think this is one of the best perk systems they've ever had. Outside of like the classic pick 10 from back in the day, the vests are actually, I would go as far as saying genius. It's just such a good system. You can basically choose your vests and they will determine what perks, what equipment, what guns you can use. All right, I've had a good read through and I'm actually going to go for the CCT comms vest. And now I just need to look through all the different perks and field upgrades. This is ridiculous. So much customization in this game, which is kind of cool. Like compared to other CoD games where the customization came in the form of like just cheap bulk, by which I mean Modern Warfare 2, there was all that weapon tuning. It's like just unnecessary customization, whereas all the customization in this game feels actually meaningful. And that's something you don't actually often get in Call of Duty. You either don't get much customization at all, or you get so much meaningless customization it doesn't actually add any value to the game. But anyway, these are the perk setups I'm going to be using for this class. Are there any cool field upgrades? Oh, inflatable decoy. Good old decoy Dave. I mean, I'm hard equipping him. It's just got to go on. But anyway, that's the class setup sorted. Let's get into our first match and get leveling on this LMG. Later on, I'll see what other playlists we can get into, because obviously there's a lot in this game, and there should be a decent player count, so, you know, we should be able to find a lot of variety. But for now, we will just find a game, get in there, make some progress on this, because I appreciate I've been yapping for a fair bit of time now. We'll also equip 1 hour of double weapon XP, because I want those levels nice and fast. And our first game is on estate. Let's get that timer going up in the top right. Beautiful stuff. Let's get it hidden until the end of the video, and let's unlock some camos. Well, let's level up the cast-off LSW. I guess that's step 1. We have joined a game midway through that my team is, of course, losing. I was about to say I do feel very slow on this game, but then I kind of remembered that I am using an LMG, so my mobility is not exactly going to be very comparable to the other Call of Duty games we've played in this mini-series of going back and trying to get gold camos, but whatever, that's on me for picking this gun. Oh my, okay, that's a lot of recoil. That's okay. Now we know, we can be used to it. And it also comes with 100 rounds in a magazine, which is pretty insane. Basically, never need to reload, which is nice. See you later, you're dead. Give me that radar ping off your body. And no one on it. Okay, that's really cool. I really do like that vest choice that I've made there. Let's chuck an inflatable decoy. That's bound to work, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's actually worked. He thought it was real. No, I'm dead. That guy was doomed. Doomed, I tell you. But yeah, this gun had, what, 22 weapon levels? I think that's right. So hopefully with double XP, that's really not going to take too long. Oh my god, that recoil. Also, the time to kill on this game is actually really long. This must be one of the longest time to kill Modern Warfare games there's ever been. Generally, it's a quicker time to kill. Like, Modern Warfare 2019 took no time at all to get kills. Modern Warfare 2 was an incredibly fast time to kill as well. And then you have this game, which is like a 4 or 5 bullet kill. Yeah, gonna be interesting to get used to, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, beautiful. There's one of those kills without releasing the trigger that I'm going to need later on. And there's level 2 on the cast of LSW. Beautiful stuff. And we haven't even unlocked our first camo challenge yet, because that was weapon level 3, I believe. So I guess I'll see you when we get there. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I can track the camo challenges in this game as well. I completely forgot about that. So let's track this one. Wait, how do I... What? What's the button for it? Oh, right, you just left click on it to track it. Okay, cool. So let's just add every camo challenge on this gun to my tracked. Ooh, a bit of Rust as well. A classic Modern Warfare 2 map. Literally every person who has played a video game ever knows what this map is. Definitely not a correct statement, but whatever, I don't care. You know what I mean. It's an iconic map from an iconic game, remade in basically every Modern Warfare game ever, and everybody knows that it is certainly good for kills. So let's get some kills. Oh, baby. Who needs to reload? Certainly not me. Number going up. Must be good. Thanks for spawning me literally on a grenade though, game. Not gonna lie, that headshot noise is pretty satisfying. Oh, this camo challenge at the end is going to be so much fun.
Why would you say that?
It's safe to say I'm already having a very good time playing this game. Let's just, yeah. This is almost a perfect Call of Duty. If this thing had classic prestiging, where you actually reset your account when you got to max level and all that, I would argue this could be a perfect Call of Duty. And we lose the game. It's kind of cool the score limit is actually increased for the smaller maps on this. So normally it's, what, 75 or 100 kills, but because it's such a small map, they increase it to 125, just so the games don't last 2 seconds. And I can tell you all about lasting 2 seconds. Didn't even check my tracked camos. There we go. Look at all those tracked camos. It's a thing of beauty. I've got to say, my operator skin looks pretty cool. It kind of fits in the world of Call of Duty. You know, you are just ultimately a guy, I'm going to say wearing a bear mask. I'm not sure if I actually have a bear head. I think I might do. But we'll just pretend I'm a guy wearing, well, a wolf mask. And then, you know, that fits into the theme. I'm just some weirdo who has a spare wolf's head that I like to wear. Compare that to the stupid Beavis and Butthead collabs from Black Ops 6. This is winning all day long. And we've got a game of Stash House. Oh god, another small chaotic map. Honestly, I'd rather just have the bigger maps from the original Modern Warfare 2. They are just some of the best maps ever made. But whatever. We'll go with this. It'll be fast progress at least. And kill confirm should be very nice for the weapon XP. Picking up these tags gets you crazy XP per hour. Level 7 on the gun. Sure thing. Oh, the Groot skin. Anyone remember that operator skin? So OP. So hard to see in, like, every situation. Hey, there we go. 50 operator kills completed with the cast of LSW. That is the only camo challenge we can progress right now. So, cool, I suppose. And there's level 8 on the cast of LSW, which unlocks the next camo challenge, which, let me remind myself, was... Oh, no, the penetration kills. Okay, so we need to find, like, a door and shoot through and kill that guy, maybe? Hey, there's one. Look at that. Just a genius work of art play there. I feel like I can't replicate that too often. But I can try, I suppose. I remember the best place to get penetration kills back in the day was any chain link fences on maps like Scrapyard was a good one. Quarry was also a good one from MW3 as well. And it was just such a nice method for getting those penetration kills done because you could literally see through the surface you were penetrating. Was that one? I don't think so. We can actually check though because we've got a camo tracker. No, it was not, of course. How is this not working? Come on. I can't shoot through that wall. It was tiny. At least I've unlocked this camo challenge a bit early so we can work on it whilst doing everything else, like whilst leveling the gun and working on the other camo challenges. If I'd have unlocked it as the final camo challenge before gold, then yeah, maybe that would have been quite annoying. Hey, wallbang. That's a very nice ledge for doing that. Let's just do the reverse now because they're spawning this way. Or they're not. Okay, cool. What do I know? Oh, this challenge is so annoying. Makes me look like I'm hacking as well, which is never a good thing. Come on. No way. I don't know if I've got any attachments that can increase my bullet penetration. That would be convenient, wouldn't it? Gone through the thing, through the thing. No. God damn it. They never go where I want them to. Ah. Level 10 means nothing. And we take the win. Nice. How are the camos looking? Because we can just check right here. 2 out of 10 penetrations. That's more than 0. All right, let's quickly see if we can get some of the maybe less populated playlists to see just how many people are playing this game. So we'll try OG Mosh Pit, because I'm pretty sure this is just all the old maps. I feel like there's probably not that many people playing this, so if we can find a game in this playlist, then that's a good sign that there are actually a lot of people playing this game. You know what I said earlier about this game having lots of customization that was good and not just bloat? Look how many just underbarrel attachments are in this game. Like, honestly, that's more than 50 attachments right here, I'm pretty sure. Like, look at that. It's still going, still going, still going. Like, what? Luckily, you could favorite attachments in this game, so I'm guessing these were pretty good options, so I'll just stick one of them on. Why does this attachment not have any pros or cons to it? I don't understand, huh? Did they just forget to add that in? How strange. Oh, we do have a bullet penetration attachment. Okay, we're definitely going to be using that for this camo challenge we're doing now. And I guess this is the class setup I'm using right now if anyone's interested. It's probably not that good, but it's what I'm using. And in all the time I've been doing that class setup, I've actually not found a single game of this OG Mosh Pit, which is kind of disappointing. And we are wasting double XP, so I'm going to stop queuing for that. Let's just try a 10v10 Mosh Pit. Surely this has players in, right?
A few moments later.
It looks like no one's playing this playlist either. That's genuinely shocking to me. I thought this would actually be fairly populated, but clearly not. Based on that, probably none of these other modes are really going to have players in. It could be the time of day I'm playing. I mean, it is 10 to 4 on a random Tuesday afternoon, but still, I don't know. I feel like I was expecting to find some players there. Let's just take off team deathmatch, domination, and kill confirmed, and see if we can get any of these like fun modes like hardpoint, control, and headquarters. We'll chuck on capture the flag as well, and let's see if we can find a game. I'll maybe test and see if there's hardcore lobbies available later on. This is where we awkwardly still can't find a game, and only team deathmatch is populated. Oh my god, we finally found a game of control as well. Oh, I was not expecting that. Still not an original Modern Warfare 2 map that I'd like to play on, but this one's okay from what I remember. And we're midway through. Oh, okay, that's sad. Not sure what the bullet pen situation is going to be on this map either, actually. Oh, was that one? I don't think so. 6 versus 7. Oh, that number is everywhere. I mean, I'm killing them, but I'm not making any bullet pen kills. Come on. That might have been a wallbang. I don't know if that popped up right before the round win there. And we can check, can't we? Yep, 3 out of 10. Woohoo, let's go. Why can't I shoot through these cardboard boxes? Are you serious? This has to be one of the most annoying camo challenges in this game, right? Come on, come on, come on, come on. What do you mean 9 bullets and he's not dead? Nah, I don't believe it. Where do I dispute that death? Someone give me a Google form to fill out. None of these are kills through walls. Come on, the door, genius play, let's go. You just got to use your brain sometimes. Something I often struggle with. Level 12 as well, which is the next camo challenge, I believe. Can't remember what it was. We'll check that at some point. Oh yeah, 10 kills with full attachments. Okay, well, in theory, we've got full attachments on right now, so that should just be 10 kills. That's the kind of camo challenge I like to see. And we win the game. Beautiful. You know what? Let's equip the camos as we unlock them. I never normally look at these base camos at all, so let's actually do that for once. This one looks pretty interesting. Oh my god, yeah, the weapon prestige camos in this game as well. So once you get the weapon to max level, which is 18 on this, I said 22 earlier. Clearly I was wrong. When you get your weapon to max level, you can then start working on these camos, which basically just require a crazy amount of XP. So this first one's 150,000. Second one is 200,000 after that, and then 250,000 more, and then 300,000 more XP after that to unlock this final one. Don't actually really like the look of, to be honest, any of these. I think they're a bit too over the top for me, but it's a pretty cool weapon prestige camo system that they introduced just randomly in like season 3 or season 4 of the game's release. For a post-launch seasonal update, this was crazy. Anyway, we've got another game of Control on Greece. A pretty decent map, actually. And this is the camo that we just equipped. What the? Oh my, I just got crushed by the helicopter. It just sat on my face. All right, that sounded weird, actually. This is the first base camo. I mean, it's not my style, but I don't know, it's kind of cool. If you're into these colors, then I'm sure you'd like it. There's a kill, and we need, what is it, 10 kills with these full attachments on, in theory. Let's see, are we on 2 out of 10? Yes, we are. Literally the easiest camo challenge in the world. I don't understand why that's just essentially 10 kills, then you got to get 10 bullet penetration kills. Like, the difference in difficulty of those challenges is actually wild. It should be like 1 bullet pen kill if it's going to be that easy. No! We've been stuck. Oh my god. Every single video I make, I get stuck. I genuinely don't understand what is wrong with me. I am so cursed in Call of Duty. And we lose round 1 immediately because no one on my team even got close to an objective. This guy has one of those prestige camos right there. The maximum one for whatever this is. The BP50. Interesting. Hey, oh, there are the operator kills with full attachments completed. That took, yeah, no time at all. Nice camo challenge. Thank you. My game's just crashed. At least we got a new camo to equip. Still only 4 out of the 10 bullet pens, though. I'm getting a little scared now. I suppose, actually, this might be a good time to try and play some hardcore, because if I can hit people through walls and just get insta-kills on them, then that might make my life much easier. I hate this mode, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Hey, guys, just a quick message from me. If you are enjoying this video or any of my other content, then I'd like to ask that you do like and subscribe if you haven't already. It massively helps the channel, and it's the best way to support the channel completely for free. So if you just did that, or if you've already done it, you're an absolute legend. Enjoy the rest of the video. Oh my goodness. Well, here's one of those Modern Warfare 2 maps I was asking for, and it has chain link fences on it, which is ideal for my bullet pen kills. Okay, this is actually a dream come true map. Nice. Thank you, Hardcore. And this is the camo we just unlocked. Yeah, not the best. Kind of ironic that this is the camo we unlocked when the game crashed, because it's literally error messages on the gun. That is so ironic. Maybe whenever you unlock that camo, your game crashes. So yeah, we just literally need to look through fences like this, hope enemies come where we're looking, get the kill, and profit, I suppose. So that should be a wallbang right there, and we can actually check that with our helpful camo tracker. Yep, 5 out of 10. See, it's literally that easy. Chain link fences, and you're good. That's not one, unfortunately. That's not one either, because I didn't even kill him. Damn it. All right, come on. Where's another? Oh, my... Alternatively... Oh, my God. I'm trying to speak here. Literally, I can't do anything. I'm trying to show you guys an alternative option for these wallbangs, and nothing. I just can't even get out of spawn. Die. Okay, alternatively, you can go for the hard mode wallbangs, which is where you, like, look here, find an enemy, and then just stand behind this and shoot them through. Or, you know, you just die. Hardcore is honestly the most depressing game mode in Call of Duty. No offense, but I honestly don't know how this is some people's favorite way to play COD. No way you're not dead. Please peek it. Yes, wallbang, let's go. And I'm dead again. Does this count as a wallbang? There's no way, right? I really look like the biggest camper in the world right now. A hit marker in Hardcore? What do you mean?
Betrayal.
That was a teammate. I'm so sorry. I was stunned. I didn't know you were on my team. Oh my God, I feel so bad. Yes. Really? Hit marker in Hardcore? Why am I playing this mode? He kills me in one shot through the wall, and I've got FMJ rounds on. What are you on about? Not salty at all, okay? How do I get another hit marker? God damn, this gun sucks. I'm just gonna lie here and hope they don't see me. Oh! Yes, finally. Let's go. And another one, let's go. And I'm dead. Deserved. We've got to be close, though. 7 out of 10. Is that it? I thought it was like at least 9. Yes, wallbang. Woohoo. And another one. That better have counted. It didn't specifically say wallbang. We're only on 8 out of 10. Okay. I suppose a double kill wallbang is too good for the game to possibly comprehend, so doesn't count. Makes perfect sense. That was a wallbang at 100 meters? Okay, go me. That should just leave one more and we're done with this forsaken challenge. But unfortunately, we win the game. Okay, I'm getting out of this playlist because I hate hardcore. I can get one wallbang in core, surely. A bit of domination on the zoo map. This map was kind of cool. It's like the aquarium map in Black Ops 3, but less colorful and probably less good, to be honest. But it's an okay map. As long as we can get one bullet pen kill, I will be happy. Well, I have found some doors, so this might be my best bet, if I can actually shoot through them. Can I not? You actually can't shoot through these doors. Are you serious? What? Why would you install bulletproof doors in a zoo? This zoo must be in a very problematic area of the world. What the hell? Come on, the door. The door of dreams. There we go. And we get a long shot, apparently, and a double kill. But apparently it didn't count, and I'm still on 9 out of 10. Are you kidding me? We did get level 18 there, though, so we can actually start on the double kills, which is nice, I suppose. But I should be done with the wallbangs. You guys saw it. There is literal video evidence of me getting that last bullet pen kill. But no. Not allowed. Please, can I shoot through that wooden wall? Right, this camo challenge is the stupidest thing in the world. Oh yeah, the bulletproof doors. How could I forget? Right, let's try this apparently cursed wallbang spot again. There we go. That has to be it. Give it to me right now. Thank you. I was actually concerned for a second then. Finally, that is the most annoying camo challenge done. There's a double kill immediately. Beautiful. Thank you for the double. Quite generous double kill timing. I'll give it that. 2024 Zoo and Aquarium. Wonder how it's doing. Probably not very well if there's constant gunfights going on. No! The humiliation. That cannot be shown. Cut that out of the video.
No.
I will say, one thing I don't like about this game is the weapon sounds. Like, when you're firing a gun, to me it just sounds like you're firing a weapon made out of plastic or something. It just does not sound like a gun should, in my opinion. There's just something about it. It's a bit tinny. When you fire weapons in this game, it just sounds bad. It doesn't sound or feel satisfying. I mean, we win the game, so I guess that's good. But yeah, that's probably one of my biggest criticisms about this game. And I think that's saying a lot if that's my biggest criticism, other than classic prestige, of course. The gun sounds isn't really something I care about that much, but it's just something that bugs me a little bit whenever I play this game. Anyway, we've got a new camo to equip and have a look at in the next game. For completing those penetration kills, was it worth it? I'm gonna say absolutely not. Would not go through that pain of the bullet pen kills again for, yeah, this camo. That does not look that good at all. Anyway, back to the double kills. I might try a tac stance build off this game as well, actually. This is definitely a good map for double kills. Holy, we're done in no time. Then we'll be on to the gold. Well, hey. And the double kills are completed. Another camo for us to look at after this game. But now it's time for the gold camo challenge, which I've forgotten, so I will check what that is now. Oh yeah, the 10 operator full auto clean kills. Whatever that means. Oh, we've spawned behind them. Come on. That's my own decoy I just shot. That is so embarrassing. That's got to be a clean kill, please. I don't know what they are, but it must have been. And that, maybe? Probably not. I don't know. So the teammate did damage that guy. I'm guessing it doesn't count as a clean kill. Whereas that one probably should. Come on, one of those must have been clean. Hey, gilded unlocked. Okay, cool. That's gold camo completed. You could say that was quite easy. What's the next challenge? Kills whilst moving. We've already done 2 before I've even, like, been working on it for a second. Literally, every kill will be whilst moving. This is going to be so quick from now. Oh, no. Decoy, get him. We'll go with it worked. And we win. Woohoo. All right, let's get this new camo equipped, see what that's like. And let's make a tac stance build. This is the build we're going with. Let's see how it feels. Well, this is definitely going to be a good map for tac stance kills. All right, all right. How do I even go into tac stance? Left down on the D-pad. Okay, let's go. Let's get this. Let's see how tight this bullet spread is. I mean, this seems like a silly fight to take, but here's what it is. Oh yeah, the camo we just unlocked. What does this look like? You know what? For a base camo, that's actually kind of cool. I don't mind that at all. Ooh, okay, okay. They weren't lying when they said this LMG had good tac stance accuracy. Oh my god, this is OP. Decoy Dave works. Oh my god, he got completely fooled. Let's go. That was the dream scenario. Somehow I am dead there. Decoy Dave putting in a big shift today. Oh my god, this is brutal. Ah. Oh my god, that's forge done already. What? I'm getting too many cameras to inspect them one per game. This is insane. What was the last camera challenge again? Ah, yes. 2 operator kills without releasing the trigger 25 times. Okay. I mean, I'll just keep using this class setup for now. It's a good map for doing this challenge as well, for sure. If needed, I can put on an extended mag for, I think, 150 rounds, but I reckon I'll be okay for now. There's one. Okay, then this guy needs to peek me soon. Please do it. Please. No! He was too close. I didn't see him. Go on, there's one. And a first progress towards the priceless camo challenge. Let's go. Just 24 left for some reason. Yeah, there's one. Don't let go. Where are they? I don't know. Whilst I said at the start of the video this is a fun camo challenge because it just encapsulates the LMG life, it is still a fairly annoying one to do when it comes down to it, especially 25 of them. It's fun for maybe the first 3, and then you get the point. All right, there's one. Don't release that trigger. Oh, okay. Climbing bounces, releasing the trigger. All right, good to know. No. Huh? One. Come on, come on, come on. This is the one. This is the one. Yes, progress, and we win the game. Nice. All right, I think that's enough of the tac stance silliness. Let's put a normal build back on with extended mags, get this challenge smashed out, and complete this weapon and stop that timer. This is the gold or gilded camo, by the way. I thought it looked horrible in the menus, but in-game, that actually looks quite nice. Like, that's a very, very shiny gold. Can we see it again? Yes, we can. Still definitely far from my favorite gold camo of all time. I think MW2 takes that title. Also, are we playing a game of Headquarters? We are. What the hell? Okay, nice. I'll take that all day long. I love this game mode. There's one. Now we can't release that trigger. Thank you for peeking me. Beautiful stuff. That's a double. Of course there's a guy in that corner. There's always a guy in camping corner right there. That is the favela nerd corner. And there's two of them there again. Cool. Thank you for the free double whilst holding down the trigger. Oh my... Oh, those bloody... What are they called? Skewers? Mosquitoes? So OP. Let me guess. There's a guy in nerd corner. What the... Those claymores are on top of each other. It's a two-story claymore right there. Decoy Dave, do your thing. God damn. The problem is I really can't see anything whilst I'm spraying with my trigger down to get this second kill. Please, I've got 150 bullets. No, he runs away. Oh my god, that's depressing. Yay! I hate this challenge. Yes, let's go. Another one. How many is that up to now? Only 9. Oh my god. I just got crossbowed. Nope, I got bow and arrowed. All right. Fair play. Can't argue with that. Oh my god, that was delightful. Oh my god, he killed my decoy and me. I am never coming back from that. Well, we win the game. And we're on 14 out of 25. They can't resist a repeat. And I can't resist dying. As if I get stuck through a smoke! Why is he putting night vision on? Why can he see me? I'm so confused. Ooh, just 4 to go. Pretty close now. Absolutely not derail, please. Completely forgot about this, but this is the forged camo. Honestly, for a platinum level, like the diamond equivalent, this is a nice looking camo. Bit of texture on there. It's nice and clean. Yeah, cool. I like that a lot. Oh, that's a great start. Come on, I'm on 139 ping as well. Never the best sign when you get put in such an off-ping server, by the way. Really shows that there is quite the lack of players on the game right now. The fact it can't, like, match me to any EU lobbies, and it's, you know, a pretty peak time at this point. Come on, this has to work. This has to work, please. Yes, this is such a good spot for it. Yes, let's go. Is that it? Or is it one more? That is it. Priceless unlocked on the cast of LSW. Do we get to see Interstellar as well? Of course we don't. Why would we? All right, let's jump into a private match, inspect these camos, answer the questions that we set out to answer at the beginning of this video. We'll call it a day. And we are on sunny shipment because I figure the lighting on this map is going to be great for these inspects. This is the priceless cast-off LSW. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to lie, I hate this camo. I think it's the worst equivalent camo of, like, Dark Spines or whatever at this point of the grind. This has to be one of the worst mastery camos I've ever seen. I just don't like it. But if you do, then good for you. I'm happy for you. But the moment we've all been waiting for is this, the Interstellar Camo. A fairly mid mastery camo, I'm not going to lie. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't mind it. It is, yeah, absolutely fine. So let's answer those questions we set out to answer at the beginning of the video. First of all, how active is the player base on Modern Warfare 3 in 2026? Giving this a score out of 10, I would say a 6.5, maybe a 7 out of 10. It's genuinely not got as many people playing as I thought it did. We struggled to find any matches on any of the playlists that weren't like the obvious things that people would be playing, like Team Deathmatch, Domination, Kill Confirmed, which was very disappointing. We were able to find a match of Hardcore though, so there are at least enough people to play that for your camo grind if that's what you want to be doing in this game. By the way, you can actually do 2 mastery camo grinds in this game. I forgot to mention it in this video. You can do the entire MW2 Orion camo grind within MW3 because all of those guns are in this game, which is pretty cool. So in terms of value for money, this game is actually phenomenal. The next question we set out to answer was, how hard is the camo grind in this game? 0 out of 10 is incredibly difficult. 10 out of 10 is crazy easy. I'm going to give this game an 8 out of 10 for the camo challenges. Pretty much everything we did today was, yeah, very straightforward, except for those bullet pen kills, which ended up not being too bad if you can just get a good map and mode for it. And then the 2 kills without releasing the trigger was, yeah, fairly annoying and time consuming, but ultimately not that bad compared to other camo grinds we've done. So yeah, I think an 8 out of 10 is a fair score. But now, time for the real question. How long did this grind take in real time? Let's reveal the clock. 2 hours, 1 minute. That is literally like 5 minutes slower than the MW2 gold. That's actually insane how close this was. To be honest, it felt a lot longer than 2 hours, but we won't talk about that. I was also tempted to unlock the molten gold prestige camo on this thing as a bit of a surprise for you guys at this point. But yeah, this is the state of the XP we got up to. Pretty much a third of the way there in all that time after max level on the gun. So yeah, I'm not going to bother with that today. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to watch another one of my videos, then YouTube has recommended you one on screen right there. It probably knows what you like, so give it a click and hopefully it's something you'll enjoy.